Good morning, Bill. Or probably good afternoon at this point. I don't actually know what time it is. It's me, AJ. If you're new here. I gotta get ready to go out. My drink today, one of my drinks today anyways, is the Cosmic Stardust by Alani. I like this one better than the Witch's Brew. And last night I tried the blue slush. It was okay. It was not my favorite. I like the pink slush better. That'll do. So I already did a bit of skincare, and this is just some primer. It's the Hard Candy Grwm lock. I tried a new to me. It's definitely not new. It's been around for a billion years, but today I put on like a little bit of skin brightening serum underneath my eyes, and then I went over top of that with like petroleum jelly. It was essentially, I think it was like just like no name Vaseline. Anyway, it's supposed to help kind of lock in that moisturizer that you put on, which is odd because I was always under the impression that Vaseline dried your skin out. And then I saw a video last night and it was a supposed dermatologist reacting to it saying, yeah, no, that's like one of the best kept secrets. It's the easiest, cheapest, and it's best for your skin. So I was like, okay, let's try it out. So what's the worst that's gonna happen? What, it gets dry? Okay. Also, I went to Dollarama the other night and I saw this. I'm pretty sure I've tried this, but from Dollar Tree. It's the Viva Color Styling Brow Gel, or Brow Glue. But for some reason I thought it was new, so I bought one and we'll try it out together today. Throw some, ooh, I like the teeny little wand. It's cute. And it's precise. Yeah, I like the applicator of this. So far. Those are sparse. Come on now. I think there's still a little bit of residual brow gel from yesterday. I did my best to wash my face, but obviously missed some shit. Oh yeah. What I don't like about brow gel and brow glue, whatever, is when it looks like gel. You know what I mean? Like, don't tell me you're clear when you come on all cakey and shit. I'm also going to use this tinted moisturizer bronzer that I bought the other day. I got this one at Winners. It's by Laura Mercier. I've tried it a couple of times, but I'm like still divided on whether I like it or not. And yes, I realize it's moisturizer. I don't have to use a brush, but with the primer on, I feel like using my fingers, it doesn't blend right. It doesn't matter what the product is. It still just causes me problems. Like I'll put like contour on. And where it initially touches my face is where it lays. It's where it stays. I'm like, oh, okay. So we're going with a harsh, like a strong contour today. You probably can't see because my lighting is horseshit, but it does give a little bit of a glow. It's not like a blunt bronzer by any means. So I'm a big fan of that one. I like it. That'll stay. Excuse me, sorry. I just have a couple of little spots that I want to conceal. Like this spot here. Yeah, I just covered it kind of, well, you can still see it. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that came from. I don't know why you're here. Also, today, the weather is actually just starting to act right. I mean, it's March, and I am in Canada, so I do realize that this is not... Oh, shit. That was a lot. I do realize that, you know, like, spring is not here to stay this just yet. We're probably still gonna have a second or a third winter before it stays, but, you know, take it while you can, right? Let's go in with a tiny little bit of contour. I like to contour my temples. I don't know why, but I like it when they look kind of sunken in. I'm not really great at contouring like my cheekbones yet. But that's how you get decent at something, right? And just keep practicing. I think it's like my blending that is the issue, or the issue. But like I do the same techniques that I see all these other girls doing, so I'm like, well, what about what I'm doing is wrong? You know? Like, where exactly am I dropping the ball here? Like, that's harsh. Maybe I'll do this as like a base, and then I'll just go over top of everything with like a sheer foundation. Hopefully that will blend it a bit more, make it look a little more natural instead of just a harsh, I don't know, because like I don't need my face to be like cut out, you know? I'm not walking a runway today. I'm literally just going to grab groceries. I've got to... Well, first I need to find the place, and then I need to stop in and get a quote for new tires for my car. Because if it was as simple as just buying the tires, whatever, no big deal. I can get those and I can swap them myself. But because I'm so stubborn and I've put it off as long as I have, it's not just getting new tires. No, I'm now at the point where I'm gonna need to obviously get them balanced, but I need new sensors put in for the pressure monitors, and I'm also going to need probably an alignment. And I don't know what else yet. And I also have to get an oil change, so that's going to be another $100 there, at least. So today's probably going to be pretty expensive for me. Not entirely looking forward to that. For the most part, this is actually blended out okay. There's just a few spots that it's like, could you not be such a hoe? Could you just work with me this one time? Oh my god, so this morning, well, last night, my nose, I woke up at, well, I laid down. I only intended to lay down for like an hour or two. And I laid down at like 5 p.m. Woke up at like midnight. I was like, cool, there goes my sleep for the rest of the weekend. It's just gonna be screwed now. Which is why I'm doing my makeup at like 1:30, probably 1:32 p.m. Anyway, so I woke up in the middle of the night and I didn't eat anything yesterday before I went to sleep. So of course I was like starving. But my tire was flat, as it always is. So before I went out, I had to stop and obviously put some air in my tire. I was just like, okay, I'm over this. And yes, I realize it's my own fault. I did it to myself. I get it. This is a Charlotte Tilbury wand. It's not bad. Don't hate it. I got something wrong with my left eye and I'm not sure what, but it just keeps swelling up and getting so irritated. But like I can't see anything on it causing the problem. So I don't get it. I don't understand. Well, it's not bad, nice and light. Nice and light, keep it tight. And then I've got the wand and the highlighter as well. Is it too late to color in my eyebrows at all? Nope. Yep. Okay then, never mind. Today's gonna be like very glowy skin, that's for sure. It's ever weird using my left hand to do that. It's like a stranger. I saw this girl. It was a tutorial the other day, and she was doing her highlight on her nose, and she was talking about how she likes to go like around the curve of the nostrils with it. And it did look really pretty on her, but I was looking at it and I'm like, oh no, like there's no way that I could do that with mine. I'd like to do those two little peaks though. I think it looks pretty. I don't think I'm gonna do eyeshadow today. I think I'm just gonna do some blush on my eyes, maybe. I don't know if it's allergies or just the amount of traffic, like metal traffic, or what, but my nose is just constantly running. Which blush do I want to do on my eyes though? I'm going to use the Say Dewy blush in the shade Lady. Sure, let's use that one. Not too much there, jeez. Wouldn't want to actually see it or anything. I think that blush, I think this is just getting old and a little dried out maybe. So I love winter, don't get me wrong. I would much rather be cold and shivering than sweating and suffocating, you know, like when you get a certain level of hot, you can only take so much off, clothing wise, while it's still, you know, socially acceptable. Anyway, so I do prefer the winter over, what is going on there? What just, why does it look like there's a white ring here? What's that? So just a crease from concealer? Anyway, what I was saying is I do love winter. I love a lot of the winter activities and everything too. But I've had enough. I'm done. I'm ready to be warm. Never done that before, but I kind of like it. It's kind of messy looking. What? I don't know what's wrong with my eyes today. Both of them, they're like watering like crazy. They're itchy. They're just, I don't know. Anyways. Yeah. This is where we're at. And I think, if I can find it, is that you? Is that you? Is that you, baby girl? It is. I'm gonna do it's not white, it's like a cream eyeliner, brighten the eyes a little bit. Normally I would go in with not go in, but normally I would use a brown or black, obviously, and I would go do line like both the top and the bottom, like lash line, you know what I mean, inside. Normally I would do that, but today I just want my eyes to be nice and bright, because it's nice and sunny out and warm. That looks like poo. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. And I'm just going to curl my lashes real quick. Did you ever use a blow dryer on your eyelash curler when you were younger to heat it up before using it on your lashes to try and make it last longer? This is the L'Oreal Telescopic. I think I just got this in black. A big fan, gotta say. I do quite enjoy this one. It's not like as preferred. For me, like my favorite that I've been using for a while is the Tarte XL tubing. I really like that one, the formula. But I also really like how good at separating the lashes this one is. And also because of the teeny little, like there's like no brushes or bristles. How is there fuzz on that? Because there's like no bristles on the brush of it, it's pretty easy to use on your lower lash line and like the inner corners and stuff. It's good for detailing, essentially. I don't think I'm really like blushy enough. I think I'm gonna use my Patrick Ta stuff in a second. Just go over it a bit more. So where I'm going to, like the shop that I'm going to get a quote for my car on, it's out on the reserve. And I love going out there because the town before I hit there, like their Walmart and stuff, I don't know, it's a little more country-ish. And I just find that they have things that the one in the superstore in town here doesn't have, which is odd. It's like maybe they're a little bit behind in their not their deliveries, I don't know. Because like they just seem delayed with getting the products. So if there's stuff that sells out quickly in town, oftentimes I can still get it out there, which is nice. That's where I was going with that. Okay, so my eyes are looking alright. To this ivory shimmer stick. Just gonna go along like the lower lash line, but the inner and outer corners. Mostly because I forgot before putting mascara on. But it is nice. It does like pop a little bit. A lot of like liquid eyeshadows and cream eyeshadows and shadow sticks I don't love because I find that they crease really quickly. Like you put it on and before you're even done the rest of your face, you look closer and it's like all the product has just migrated out. So I don't love that. But these ones, and what even is the brand? Billion Dollar Beauty. I just got these at Winners and it was a 6-pack of these, I think. Yeah, it was a 6-pack. And struggle bus. Like there's 3 really light shades that are pretty similar. And then there's a couple of dark ones. But I love these. Like they actually, sometimes I'll use like a fluffy brush and I'll just kind of buff around the edges a little bit with it after putting it on. And I find that helps it stay in place a little bit better. Because it's not as like liquidy, right? But yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a little bit more blush. I'm gonna use this Patrick Ta stuff in She Goes to the Gym, except she has not lately, in a hot minute. And she has no excuses, she just hasn't been going. Hasn't been feeling it. Okay, there she goes. If I lean back a little bit, can you see it better? Kinda, not really. Okay. And then, real quick here, just gonna hop in with a little bit of lip. Ooh, actually, I don't hate this liner color. Also from Winners, I got this pack of lip liners. And they're a nice, like, actual pencil, like hard pencil that you can sharpen. And the, the formula is pretty, like, soft and smooth. So I like that. But when trying them on, hang on. There's so many. So many. I think there's 12. Could be wrong. Maybe 10, I don't know. But there's a whole bunch. Anyway, there's a lot of like neutral brown tones, obviously. I don't even know what the one that I just used was called. I think it might have been this one. Truffle Maker. I'm hoping that it was this one anyway. Anyway, so as I was saying, I got these at Winners also. Same day that I got the eyeshadow sticks. And I got a couple other things that day too. But up until today, like, I don't know, they just didn't, a lot of the colors in there didn't really look great on me. Maybe I just needed to be in like a peachy, pinky blush vibe for it. And we're done. Done what I'm doing today for my face anyways. Oh no, I'm not. Lie. Liar. How nice does that sound? Anyway, this is the Urban Decay All Dayer. Now that my face is completely doused, drenched, I hope that dries down a little bit. I don't want to be a disco ball. This is pretty much all I have with me because my fan is in the washroom. That's not working. Okay, so this is my face. Yeah, like I said, I just gotta go out, do some things with my car, probably grab some groceries, and maybe actually make it into the gym today. Probably just for some cardio and reading if I do. I need to get my head back into the lifting mode. Hasn't really been a reason why I haven't been in it, but I don't know. She comes and she goes. And if I'm not mentally there, like in lifting mode, I just find it dangerous for myself. Because then I'm not paying attention, I'm not focusing on what I'm actually doing. And when you've got 200 pounds in your hands, that can go wrong real quick. So, I hope you have a good day. Be safe. Love you, bye.